My name is Mike Willis. I am a linkage case manager, and I have worked at Chase Brexton since July of 2003. So at the end of 2026, I'll have worked here 23 years, assuming I make it.
Course you will. I am James Lemuel Burrell Jr. I am the prep coordinator for Chase Brexton. I started in Chase Brexton January 2016, so I've been here 10 years now.
I'm Tonya Williamson. I am the program manager for the Social Work and Outreach Department. James and I started the same day and share the same amount of time and anniversary, 10 years in 2026.
And my name is Cierra Butler. I'm a linkage case manager. I started August the 3rd, 2015, and I've been here for 11 years.
What I most enjoy working with my patients is, my clients as we call them, is when somebody comes in and they don't have access to care and they don't know what to do, and you explain to them how we can help them, and you see a smile come across the person's face and they realize things are going to be okay.
I like working with, the most I like working with clients is that I'm able to talk to them as if we already know each other, because I feel like a lot of clients don't understand a lot of terminology that is used in a medical field. So to be able to speak to someone and they understand and they feel heard makes me feel good. And my colleagues, we just all get along. You know, it's like one big family here. You know, we just have a good time, and we all help each other out when we can with information or assisting clients and each other. It's a really good camaraderie.
What I like most about my patients isn't always about resolving, but they leave feeling that they've been seen and heard. But we always do our best to make sure we resolve all of their barriers. With my colleagues, I love that I have relationships across the organization, not just in our department, but within our department. We are just like a family. We fight like a family, we love like a family, we eat like a family, and we enjoy each other.
Knowledge, learning new things and be able to facilitate it back to people, having the ability to go to seminars and presentations and meeting more people in the field, networking and stuff. I think that's really exciting for me.
What excites me, Chase is unique that it provides you opportunity, well, at least it's been my experience, from your knowledge, your experience. It's not always about schooling. They definitely offer you opportunity to go to next level, internally and externally. And we have some great partners. So I would say that's my answer.
I think my favorite part about my job is the outreach, going out in the community, meeting people where they are, bringing what we have going on in the building outside to say we're not, no man left behind, nobody left behind. So being out in the community, serving the community, and I think that's my favorite part, going out in the community, being outside, boots on the ground.
We have the ability here to help people. We have Ryan White money. We have the internal money, the Hope Lives Here money. So, you know, when people come in and they say, "Hey, I'm behind in my BGE bill, and I'm afraid I'm going to lose power," we have the ability to help them, both with outside referrals and internal referrals, and that's a great thing.
What excites me is just being able to get up every day and come here to work, because we see and be grateful to be able to do that, because I learned from my clients a lot of struggles that people have outside of my circumference, and being able, like I echo what Mike says, to help them out. So that motivates me, that I know I come in here and I'll be able to help somebody out.
What motivates me? So the environment constantly changes, but I will say what is a constant thread is the team. The team motivates me. On those days I don't feel like coming in here, I do it for them because they do it for each other. They do it for us. Like, we really are supportive of one another, and so that makes the work easier, or manageable, I should say. And so when you have that support internally, no matter what the barriers are externally outside of our department, we get it done. We even when we don't get it done, we find a way to uplift one another, and that's what makes it all worth it.
And what motivates me is I feel like the work that we do here is very important. Even if we don't come here with the understanding every day, like this is changing lives, saving lives, we're here to support, we're here to advocate, and it's an important part of not just our job, but to be honest, who we are individually. So just showing up to the fight every day. And like James said, we go to rep dinners, we're learning every day, we're in real time watching from prevention to treatment to prevention, and hopefully cures coming. So I feel like we have to keep showing up for what we do to support and be here for our patients. One of my favorite moments here is when we actually had karaoke in this room. We had employee week, and we had karaoke. We had Kyle here with his karaoke machine. We get to pick songs. And to this day, those memories pop up on my Facebook, and we had so much fun. I definitely miss the all staff meetings once a year where we would see each other all across the company, not just our sites. We could see people from different locations and just interact with them. So I think the last time I went was like the convention center. We had a good time. And Sinead with the ice cream cart was also my favorite. Sinead had an ice cream cart, and she walked around and she gave us ice cream. So they were good times. Pride parades are like the best experience too. Just walking and being out there with each other and supporting. That's like one of my. I look forward to that every year. I think and I was here for years before I even participated. So to participate and not look back, I do enjoy that.
I always wait for Dan to throw in his red hot and lead the march. You know, that for me is the go-to for pride marches. I love that.
My favorite memories are the all staff. I do miss being face to face with the organization, like putting a face to all the names that you see a lot of. Days we get to close because they are now done for whatever reason. Now we will telework. And I think one of the changing moments for me are the outreach events that are across the campus, when you see the president of your company and you see your whole marketing team and all of those folks putting in the work, and Be More Expo, where we now have so many different departments participating. I like that. We've come a long way to get here, and I'm happy we're here.
Yeah, my favorite memories of the all staff meetings that we used to have at Martin West, and just seeing everybody. Also a favorite memory, me and a client got into a big argument, and Tonya had to come get me because, it was going there. But, eventually, me and the client had another run-in where we actually sat down and had a good conversation, and we kind of apologized to each other. But it was more funny than it was, ferocious, confrontational, but that was a favorite memory of mine because it was really funny afterwards.
My favorite memories from probably 20 years ago now. I was on a home visit in a client's apartment, and his whole family was there. They knew, and the client knew, that he didn't have long to live. He was doing poorly, and his family came from Virginia, they came from Baltimore, they came from New Jersey, and just to sit with all of them, and he made the dinner. He really wanted to make the dinner, and He didn't live a week after that, but it was wonderful to be welcomed by those people and to be there for that occasion.
That's so feel good.
amazing.
Yeah. The impact.
So something that's changed here is I think Chase Brexton used to be seen just as the HIV clinic. And I remember this guy telling me when we were over on Cathedral Street, he said he used to sit in the bus stop and wait until there were no cars and no people, and then he'd run across the street and come in quick because of the stigma attached to it. And I think it was Chase Brexton was seen as a clinic for gay men with HIV, and that has definitely changed. I'd say one thing that has stayed the same here is that Chase Brexton continues to attract really great providers. We always have a team here of providers who are public service minded. They want to help people.
Absolutely.
It's just, the whole time I've been here, there have been great providers here.
For me, the change is the expansion of Chase Brexton. You know, with the sexual health clinic being added on, we added a new pod. There used to be our department on the 3rd floor, coastal now, and we're adding more providers to that. I think that the asterisk program, just the plethora of the things that are added to Chase Brexton that continues to make us grow and become visible and be able to provide services to all walks of life in Maryland. And the fact that we have different locations in different parts of the city is great. What stays the same is, like Mike says, the camaraderie of the providers and all employees that work here. You know, the honesty, the friendliness, the giving and caring feeling that you get when you come in here. And like Mike said, the stigma of it no longer being viewed as a gay HIV clinic, that families come here and, you know, to gain services from Chase Brexton, and people are happy when they leave.
Well, throughout my 10 years, I've worked in different departments, so I'm easy to adapt. Things are always changing for me. But what I do notice, the thing that stays the same is the mission. And Chase Brexton seems to be dedicated on making sure that you're insured. I mean, the whole undocumented, nothing matters. They want you to walk out of here with what you need. And that's what I like about being a part of this department as well. That's what we do. We make sure you walk out of here with what you need. So a lot of things have changed, and things are going to continue to change. But as long as the mission continues to stay the same, you know, I'm proud to be here with my team, helping, boots on the ground, doing what we need to do.
Take your time. Don't worry about learning everything so quickly. And our computer system takes you a minute to really get adjusted to. You know, you can really fumble over that and feel like, you know, I'm not going to last my 90 days, and that's not true. You know, like, just pace yourself and really get to know the organization, know, like Cierra said, the mission, get to know your coworkers, make great relationships, because you'll find people in here, your coworkers, that become your lifelong friends and family and stuff. And just learn as much as you can to help whomever comes through the door, because people will come in with different things that's probably not even in your scope of your department. However, they look to you to guide them to where they need to go. And if you have that information, you can do that. And you can always go to a coworker like Mike, who will definitely help you out to get that information to that client.
I would say breathe, pause.
Shake, let it go.
Yeah. Make it your own experience. Observe, form your own opinions, build your own relationships. That's kind of difficult for a new person, because you're always looking for someone to partner with so that you have this comfort level. But I would say the start is to be yourself and form your own workflow, process, relationships. Because like Jim said, a lot of relationships end up being lifelong. And that's important to you for your self-growth, because it's just not professional. Everyone wants to enjoy coming to work. No one wants to walk in the building and absolutely hate it.
Right.
And so you start that by being yourself observing, adapting, being flexible, patient, non-judgmental.
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
I pretty much agree with what everyone else say. Give yourself grace. Because the system, everything could be overload, but if you just understand what you're doing here and the mission here, what we do, bring your empathy with you, because sometimes you carry this stuff home with you. So yeah, that's all you can do is give yourself grace to get one day at a time.
Sustainability,
Number
longevity,
Growth.
I'm hopeful for the NP fellowship program that we have here. I think that shows a real commitment to new providers and to helping those people become the best provider they can. It's a really great program, and the people who we've had so far in it are they're A-okay.
Right. I would hope expansion, throughout the state of Maryland, so people can experience what Chase Brexton has to offer and what Chase Brexton pours into their patients, maybe the whole DMV area possibly, if it's ever possible. I think, and not because I work here, but what I see, I think Chase Brexton is a great organization, medical organization, which I feel would people who come here will find the things that they're looking for and need within Chase Brexton.
Pink.
Baby blue.
I like all of them
What are
because
the choices?
all the colors in the Chase Brexton. I like all of the
Red,
colors
green,
because my mood changes,
Purple,
right?
orange.
So it gives me opportunity to whatever I'm feeling for that day.
Yellow.
It's my color for the day. Today my color is hot pink. Feeling spicy today.
It's a lot of pressure.
Blue for me. Blue.
The light blue or the dark blue?
Dark blue.
Okay.
Dark blue.
Dark blue for
For
matches
me.
his
For
shirt.
me. Just for me.